Hello everyone! Welcome back to my stream. It is I, your humble host Sketchy, once again at the start of the new week on Monday with Reverse 1999 as per schedule. We are not late, at least not by much. Everything seems to work, so I'm calling this a good start to the week. Hope that your weekend passed well. Mine was traumatizing, but on my own, out of my own volition, because I made myself play new chapters of Goddess of Victory Nikke, and oh boy, things happened in it. I kind of teared up on stream, so there's that new from the new things that happened. But it was completely self-inflicted. I knew what I was singing into. I know this game, I know how it works, I know what it does to me. During the weekend we got through entirety of both chapters that were released in Nikke, and bearing from any interest showing up from the viewers that I would continue streaming Nikke in any form, I won't be touching it for now anymore. I'll wait for the whole anniversary event to release, and then I'll probably stream it on some weekend, but then it will be all from Nikke for the foreseeable future, probably. Unless some people drop into my Discord channel, which is linked in the description, and pester me to continue in some manner. Then I'm not opposed to that idea. I love Nikke. I only look for an excuse to stream it. So there's that. I just need some indication that there are people interested in it. So, less about Nikke, more about Reverse 1999 now. We've got quite a stockpile of firepower. I did some side activities like Reveries in the Rain, Window to the Other Worlds. On my own off stream, I've gathered a lot of random resources for upgrades. I'm missing few things to upgrade the insights on my characters, but I'm not entirely sure if I should spend it yet. I'll probably wait until I spend all my currencies on pools, because I wish to get this lady here for my team, and probably I'll invest all my resources into her once I get her. If I get her, hopefully. So there's that. Excuse me. What's more, we've got one more pool left for free on Sotheby's banner. I'm not holding my breath, because honestly I got another character from this banner already, a 6-star, so Sotheby's is very unlikely to show up at this point. But what the hell, let's try it and see what happens. Maybe I'll be surprised. Nope, doesn't look like it. That's a 5-star. Well, 2 5-stars, so that's nice. Just doubles. Right. Okay, so on the extras. Well, I'm using her, if nothing else. From time to time I've gotta upgrade her, but yeah, I like using her.
Why the sullen look, Something weighing on
Where
you?
is she? There she
I'm not good at
is.
dealing with visitors. It
It's
reminds
a
me
second
of
upgrade to her. Right. And we can do remaining pulls on that banner for the Tooth Fairy. And see what happens. I've got 2 pulls to make at this point with the resources that I hold. Let's see what happens. Well, there goes nothing. Oh, come on, not even a 5-star. God damn it. I guess I used up all my luck for pools lately. So, there's one more that I can make for the time being. Not exactly encouraging, but hey. There we go. Come on. And no 6-star either. Oh well. A new character? Okay, Kumst.
Ladies and gentlemen, before you stands the great artist to be, the voice of peace, the adversary of banality and violence. I give you Diggers.
Alright. Fair enough. Another plant character to the collection. I'm only pulling ever plant characters, apparently. Alright, I cannot make any more pulls for the time being. Unless... Can I get any pulls from the shop, maybe? Pawn shop? I could get a couple of these. Why not? I'm missing like one to make another pool. So for now, let's make one more pool. And see what happens. Yep. All my Unilog down the drain. Please, please give me something good. I'm scared to pull. And another 5-star. Well, 2 5-stars. And it just doubles. And another one of these. I think I have a maxed at this point. Well, maybe not, but I pulled a lot of her. Where is she? There she is.
Wow.
Yes, she's maxed now. Well then. Fair enough. From what I've checked, she's not very useful to my team. But there is that, I guess. Oh well. One maxed character. Do I have any other maxed? Can I sort them by breakthroughs? Don't think I can. I have a 5-star that's maxed. I mean 4-star. There and there. And now this 5-star, okay. Fair enough. So, that's unfortunate. No Tooth Fairy for now. Guess I'll keep trying. I'll have to farm some resources and pools to do any more pooling on that banner. How many did we do? We did 7-10 pulls on her at this point. No, wait, that's not the right banner. This is this one, record. Ripples on water. I did only 4? Huh. Interesting. Okay. I guess I'll have to grind some resources to get her. Alright. It's the Epiphany effects. Right, because she gains max Eureka and that's important for Paper Heron, and she accumulates inspiration from the start of the battle. So yeah, she's very important to my team setup. Oh well. I really want to get her. I was using her as a support character in those side activities, and she is
Something
quite
weighing on
good
you?
for Paper Heron as a support.
Come, sit. Let's see what this
I think
coin
it was
has to
in
say.
Reveries in the Rain. Maybe. Or Windows to the Other Worlds. No, wait. No, in this one I could use her as a support character for free. Yes. I'm still only partially familiar with those activities. I dabbled in them. I'm still not that clear on how everything with them works, but I know that I can get quite a lot of resources from them. So I'll have to delve into that more off stream. The Window to the Other Worlds is very interesting. It's basically a... how do you call it? I'm missing a word. A dungeon crawler, more or less. So I had quite a lot of fun with it. I'll have to figure it out to do more difficult attempts of it, to get more resources, but that will come with time. Now we can jump back into the story, chapter 6. From what I understand, I should be getting through chapter 6, then 7 in one go. I mean, one after the other, rather. And then I should jump into the side stories, from what people told me on stream. So that's probably what's going to happen. We just started it on the previous stream to see what will happen. I don't quite recall what was happening. All right, the Isolde scene. Now I remember, the electric chair, the lovely therapy session with electroshocks. Right, now I remember. We get to know Isolde in a passing. And now we'll be continuing this thread. Yes. What was this?
Oh, you're here? Not a good time. As you can see, my eyes are barely open.
Hello, Miss Narrator. What do you have for us?
In the blink of an eye, my dream slips away like a deer into the deep of the forest.
Were you dreaming?
What kind of a question is that? You make it sound like me dreaming is the most ridiculous thing in the world.
Lady, every other thing that you say to us is the most ridiculous thing in the world. So there's that.
I have to remind you, except for some outdated wisdom, there is nothing different between your head and mine, dearie.
You are saying that, but honestly, I'm not sure if that's true. Your head seems to work in very mysterious manner. What did you dream of?
I'm as curious about that as you are.
Are you going to vague post about your own dreams? Seriously?
You could always allow me to return to my soft bed, to try to summon that dream again.
Yes, let's do that.
Oh, but even then it likely won't be the same dream.
But I'll have some peace of mind then.
See, we seldom remember our dreams, and even what we don't forget can be hard to understand. And that's why we need a dream interpreter.
Right.
A doctor that values Shakespeare above his patients and cigars above his own career. A doctor like Sigmund Freud.
Please don't. Freud was a weirdo.
He lures out forgotten memories from your past through a technique called free association. Through this, he can reveal what makes you who you are.
You meant to say he can make up things about you, but yes.
All you need to do is to lie on the sofa and spill out your thoughts like old milk.
Right, and then he'll roleplay that he understands what the hell I'm talking about.
Once you do that, your mental health will surely improve. The sleepwalkers stop falling out of their beds, the hysterical go back to their sewing. With enough time, maybe Nietzsche could write a comedy.
Honestly, in freeform expression of your own trauma, the act of speaking itself is more therapeutic than interpretation of it. Always was, always will be. Just someone listening to you is more effective than someone telling you what the hell you should do with it.
But what about the medical journals, you may ask? He must have released them. Otherwise, how could we prove the effectiveness of his treatments?
Those times, honestly, no one really cared about effectiveness, just about how to pronounce it. Just about the visibility of the outcomes, more so than the effectiveness. If you could make it flashy, make everyone listen, it was more effective than actually curing anyone.
And he has. You can read them in journals, in the textbooks, and hear them in the chattering of medical students. Your name will be blacked out on the pages by then, but your dreams will become the latest gossip on everyone's lips.
Not good for the patients.
Oh, my dear, all medicine has side effects. The best medicine is bitter to the taste.
Yes, but it's a bug, not a feature.
It must be tolerated for the sake of the treatment. How else will these patients free themselves from their mental cages of unconscious desire and delusion? It really is the smallest of prices. A mere coffee stain on your shirt, just telling a few people about an unlucky moment or two.
Unless it's shock therapy, like with Isolde.
Besides, the patient is not given a name. The true protagonist remains a secret between you and the doctor. Perhaps you're right. It's not the only way.
What's the other then?
Come, listen. Do you hear that? That shrill, piercing sound of metal on the skull? The blood-curdling screams. Even the strongest soul would quake in fear.
Alright.
But this is the other way. However, funny enough, some people prefer the pain. It ends faster than a hard talk with the doctor.
Was she referring to lobotomy? Trepanation? Some other long forgotten practice? We don't do these for a reason. Don't do this anymore for a reason, rather. At least I think we don't. I'm pretty sure we don't. At least not in civilized countries. Can't vouch for every single one of them. Okay, Drums of March. Let's see what is this about.
Move! Oh, move!
Ooh, it's that character. I was recommended to get him, her, they from the selectors at some point. But I opted not to eventually. I sure hope that you cannot hear the construction work sounds outside the window. They are quite distant, so you shouldn't be able to, but I don't want to close the window, it's quite hot at this moment. According to the voice levels and the microphone monitoring, you shouldn't be able to hear them. I don't think. So that should be alright. Navigating this corridor is no easy feat, as researchers engrossed in the Brownian motion studies hurry along without watching their step.
Shoot, are you blind or did you hit me on purpose?
I still cannot tell, is this a woman? A viscous purple substance drips from their face onto the hem of their lab coat, marvelously landing in a spot not yet coated in with other stains. How lovely!
Hey, hello!
Hell is wrong with him?
Do you know how to control this thing?
What is wrong with you, dude?
It always drips on my bed at night. I just sit back for a week.
This is grating
Just
to listen
move your
to.
brain. Problem solved.
I beg your finest pardon?
That makes sense. How come I didn't think of that? Thank you for your advice. You are so sweet.
People at the Foundation are weird.
Oh, you're so welcome, pal.
I can't even tell if the voice actor is male or female, honestly.
I'd wipe my eyes more often if I were you. Just do something to get that black snot off those lashes.
It could go either way. Sure sounds
The
like a
good news
weirdo,
is, the
though.
persons in charge of this place are all dead.
Whom are you referring to?
The bad news, the one in charge right now, is not a person.
Home observation
Hello,
room.
Researcher Medicine Pocket. Your meal allowance is being deducted to pay for door repair.
So she's an underling of Lucy, it seems like. The robot, AI, android, in control of Laplace Institute.
I don't care, Buckethead. Do your worst. A few pennies don't bother me.
Alright. Head of Computing Center nods, taking this as a sign of amicable agreement. Yeah, the droid lady seems slightly autistic to me. And it's not a slur or anything, I'm being quite literal. She cannot pick up social cues.
You could have called me from your lab terminal. The technology department has equipped every researcher with the latest communication device, and I have the energy to communicate with everyone.
But not everyone wants to communicate with you remotely, it seems. Not everyone wants to work from home, so to speak.
Then how am I supposed to know whether my report is lying in your trash or not? Oh, please, you know we gotta talk face to face to solve our issues when things get ugly.
Not incorrect. Honestly. That helps. A lot. Often. With a flick of the wrist, a grey folder lands with impact, spilling its contents across the desk. So it's intentional. They are intentionally being vague about the gender of this character. Gotcha. So it's a day. Fair enough.
Congrats on the one and only achievement you got from the Manus mask. We're now fully aware of its side effects, and this great achievement is filling the halls with oil and insanity.
Right.
You should thank the Hatted Cuckoo for her report. No one's turned into a crazy monster yet, or the Manus would be attacking the headquarters from Laplace right now.
Hatted Cuckoo? Do they refer to Vertin? Okay.
Damn it! What are you doing? Are you even listening to me?
Did they censor the word darn? Really? It's not even a curse. Lucy turns her head, having just fastened the buckle on her face. Buckle? What?
My apologies. You said we needed to talk face to face.
Oh, that's awful. Take it off. Cease and desist, criminal scum. What the hell? This is worse. Much worse. I prefer no face. Stop. Take it off.
If I understand it correctly, this is your #1 request.
Why? This is giving me Altruia trauma from Nikkei, from chapter 44. Or was it 43? No, 44 I think. But yeah, similar vibes. Uncanny Valley to the max.
You always carry a face in your pocket? That's just great.
You've got medicine in your pocket, she has faces. There we go.
You are welcome. It is our duty to learn and meet the needs of every researcher. This will help them reach their full potential while respecting the nature of their being.
Right. This sounds very chat GPT of you.
I received some letters of complaint. They asked me to develop a better sense of humor. They said it would help me understand the researcher's sarcasm, so I am studying it.
Lovely. Okay.
75% of the complaints mentioned they did not want to see a face on my head.
Yes.
Some even used strong words like, "Never let me see that face of yours again."
Understandable. I sign under this complaint as well.
I am glad that you are one of the other 25% researcher medicine pocket.
Holy hell.
You know what? I don't mind if you keep that face on, as long as you let me kick it around a bit.
The newly face-flaunting robot nods slightly, pleased with the renewed consensus.
Regarding your second request, I have read your report. I fully understand the side effects of the mask as well as the feasibility of the decryption.
Right, because the masks were turning people into monsters eventually.
Then what's the point? It's like trying to get the syrup formula out of a Coke can. Ugh! Again, we are all screwed without the original ritual from the Manus.
Right. That parallel is making me think of the video I watched recently where some dude tried to recreate the Coca-Cola recipe from just exactly that, the Coke can. Experimenting on it, analyzing the Coke itself, and he came pretty close to it. So it's not impossible.
It is too early to conclude that the mask does not contain important clues. The attempts we are making are very necessary.
Not incorrect.
Besides, the situation in Laplace is not as bad as you say. The side effects are completely under control. The subjects are only suffering from dehydration and mania.
So that's what was happening to that one slimy dude before? I'm guessing that that's the case.
Fortunately, the Rehabilitation Center has extensive experience in dealing with manic patients, and some researchers, like yourself, are already manic without putting on the mask, so the side effects will not affect them much.
Alright. Are you saying that they cannot get any worse already?
Yes! Ball pens! Ball pens love brains!
Two researchers arrive swiftly, removing the poor soul who lodged a pen into their eye socket and just as swiftly replacing the broken glass. What? Did he stab his eye with a goddamn pen? Yeah, everything is under control, right? Yeah, completely correct, Lucy.
Extensive experience, huh?
I mean, it is contained to an extent.
That is right. I am glad you have noticed our efforts. We have prepared a large amount of polymer materials in case of minor vandalism by the patients.
Yes, your efforts are being noticed.
Haha. Amusing. So this is the logic of a machine, huh? Humans are as expendable in the lab as glass. You should be glad that your head is harder than my teeth, Oride.
Honestly, that's not surprising.
Your opinion surprises me, Researcher Medicine Pocket. There is a big difference between the human body and glass. As for the original ritual, you are not the first researcher to make this suggestion. We are fully aware of its importance.
I bet.
We have dispatched investigators and members of the Field Agent Administration to investigate various regions. Here are the images they sent back.
Storm critical point prediction. Geographic location, relative point position, current location close to be encoded. Well, that's not very helpful.
Field... what?
Field Agent Administration. If you have not heard of the name before, most prefer to call them the History Guards, given their function.
Right. That team of cannon fodder.
That's new. Are those the white uniform people that we encountered before on the ship when we were in trouble?
The thought of people being thrown around like garbage makes me feel lucky that I'm just a piece of glass.
Medicine Pocket lifts their head, examining the screen. The attention completely diverted.
Looks like face-to-face conversation does solve problems. Finally, we're getting somewhere. Aside from the insane colleagues running amok. Let me guess. The blue dots are good news, huh?
I'll take your word for it.
Correct. They represent the safe areas immune to the storm.
North America. I should have gone there for a walk in the park. I don't deserve to suffer in this stupid gray prison.
I have to say, Researcher Medicine Pocket, even though I approved your request for a sports field, which you claimed was a humanitarian need, I think it is more of a canine need.
Canine?
I suggest you install an indicator on your humor module so we know when to laugh. See? Like this blinking red dot. Is that Vienna?
Yes.
They wait, but the android does not offer up any further information. I'm glad that they are using the term android correctly here. People often mix up those. Android is an artificial human. Cyborg is a human brain in a robotic body. People mix them up constantly.
All right. Not privy to the information, huh? I know of your tricks. One day I will find the logical fallacies in your words, I swear.
Well, I also used the term wrong. Not artificial human, artificial humanoid. An AI in a humanoid form. There we go. Alright. Not privy to the information, huh? I know of your tricks. One day I will find the logical fallacies in your words, as I swear. I found plenty of them.
And this here... Yellow. Better than the worst, worse than the best. That's the agency. What's all the fuss about? Don't tell me there's a 500-meter-long blue crab.
No. No sightings of large marine organisms other than the Gorgon. This is where Timekeeper and her team are right now.
Right, and we are in quite a pickle down there on the island.
By the way, it seems you can distinguish between colors precisely, so the canine elements in you are more of a personal choice than an innate trait.
So they have dog traits that they also focus on, okay?
I see your efforts on improving your sense of humor, I do, but that's enough now. Turn off the module, okay? Who the heck put these complaints in the box? I'm gonna kick their teeth out.
Back to business. Timekeeper and her team are in a bit of a situation.
That we are.
The details are classified, and I am not privy to them either.
Oh, that's surprising.
Huh. Classified. I know what's going on. In this place, classified means they're in big trouble.
Yep, that's correct. Are we going back to Vertin? Right, we are in the middle of an air raid.
What are they? Troop did not tell us about these things! Get away from me, you arcane fiends!
Oh! Are the flying protectors of the island taking down the
Marcus?
planes?
Marcus.
Who are you?
I'm sorry, Madam Hoffman. I was reading the newspaper.
I know I told you to practice your arcane skills more, but you don't have to do it all the time.
And what skills are these?
I just told you the oath to secrecy for this mission. Level 2 Investigator Marcus, repeat it to me.
Remember the field mission manual? Never disclose any information about the storm or the era to irrelevant people. Never build unnecessary connections with the current era. Never disclose any real information about the headquarters to members of the branch. Never discuss confidential matters in unrelated settings. Never contact or interfere with the insignificant. Stay out of their lives, silently observe and respect their lives.
Right, basically become an NPC.
And why is the stupid train never on time?
I don't think that was the part of it.
Did I really say that?
Yes, in a low voice, after the last random stop.
You have a talent for multitasking, I'll give you that. But the point is, as a rookie investigator, your focus should really be on the mission.
Yes, Madam Hoffman, I'm so sorry.
Is a level 2 a rookie? Wouldn't that be either a level 1 or level 3 depending on in which direction you go?
Laplace has analyzed the information from the field agent squad and suggested several critical points on where the storm may arrive. One of them is Vienna. The history guards have reported sightings of Manus leaders there. Considering they will probably do the same things they did in 1929, you know, escalate the international conflicts to accelerate the reverse, this mission is probably quite risky.
Okay.
It's okay, Madam Hoffman. I am fully prepared. I've been waiting for my first field mission since I joined the Foundation. Thank you for approving my application, or I'd still be talking to rusty filing cabinets and diamond patterns on a wall.
No need to thank me, Investigator Marcus. Your application has been approved by headquarters, as your arcane skills would prove very useful on this mission.
I'm guessing that they have something to do with her reading the newspaper, the skills I mean. And she divines something from the newspapers?
This time we will track down Manus Vindictae in Vienna and gather intelligence on their rituals. The intelligence should help with the storm immunity research, making it the top priority of all other missions.
Right, makes sense.
That's why I said your arcane skill reading will be useful on this mission.
Alright.
Yes, understood.
The young student straightens up. Her mentor catches her emotion and replies unsmilingly. Okay. I didn't encounter that word often, honestly. Unsmilingly? Who says that? Uses that word ever? Without a smile would be more natural way to say it. Unsmilingly? Okay.
I know how lucky you must feel for returning to your era, after being isolated from the outside world for so long.
Oh, so she's from that timeline, okay.
I will take you to Romania and visit the orphanage where you used to live, if we still have time for that after the mission.
That's nice of you.
I'll do my best, Madam Hoffman. Whatever you need, as long as my arcane skill can do it.
She seems happy about that.
By the way, how's the timekeeper doing on Aegean Island?
Not well, would be my reply.
Marcus, have you already forgotten what I just told you? This is a confidential matter.
But it's in the news.
So wait, it's a he or a she? Marcus is a male name. But the voice actor sounds female. Well, I guess could be a very young boy with a squeaky voice. Do know.
Unknown island appears on the Aegean Sea. Forces attacked by arcane creatures. Ownership over island causing conflicts between Bulgaria, Serbia, and Greece.
So wait, that island was unknown to the outside world?
Austro-Hungarian Empire and Russian Empire to establish a negotiating committee.
Right.
Madam Hoffman, the increased turmoil could cause the storm to arrive earlier, right?
Probably.
That is not our problem. The headquarters will send someone to intervene since it is caused by the Arcanum. Now, just focus on our destination, Vienna. Time to get out. Grab your luggage.
Alright. That's another part done. 1 second. Something is bothering me. I need to clean my screen a little bit, so 1 second. Just noticed that there are some stains that are bothering me a lot. Now it should look better. Okay, a little bit of pseudo ASMR. Alright, let's get back to it. I honestly have no idea how my screen sometimes stains randomly. I'm blaming that one on the cats. Because they tend to try to catch things on the screen randomly. Okay. Let's start. Next part. Pork and turtle. Okay.
Here it is, the national treasure of Austria.
Is it now?
The creamy chocolate cake, the buttery ganache, and the delicious apricot jam.
What kind of cake is that? Sounds delicious.
Created by the ingenious apprentice Franz Sacher in 1832, renowned throughout the world. The dessert of Vienna, Sachertorte.
First time that I'm hearing of it. Gotta Google that. Sachertorte, okay. Huh, it's an actual thing, okay. Interesting. Duly noted. Weird knowledge acquired, as they say.
My first time seeing a real one.
At the cafe's entrance, Marcus's folk holds reluctantly over her mentor's little gift.
How should I cut it? If I cut straight, the cake will get mushy. If I cut sideways, I'll miss out on the apricot filling.
Ah yes, the great dilemma.
What if I eat it in one bite? No, how unrefined. The director would scold me for that. I have to think carefully. There must be some other way. Remember all your training, Investigator Marcus. This is the most important moment of your life. Don't get too excited or you'll ruin it.
Alright. Then the fork falls.
Oh no.
Moment. We do something quickly. There we go. We can continue.
What? No, nothing. Thank you for deciding for me.
Did I miss something? Ah, right. As Hoffman cuts the Sachertorte in two with calculated precision. What? Oh, nothing. Thank you for deciding for me. Okay, so she cut the cake for them. What are you crying about?
What's with the tears, Marcus?
Because the cake is way too sweet.
Ah yes, the first world problems. The cafe bustles with others coming and going. As Hoffman checks her watch, now for perhaps the 15th time in fewer than as many minutes.
According to the plan, the head of the Vienna branch would pick us up and guide us through the necessary procedures of this era. But our train was 2 hours late. That being the case, our Mr. Carl should have been waiting for 2 hours, but so far there is no sign of any gentleman in the Foundation's uniform.
So they're waiting for someone, okay. Mr. Carl.
So Mr. Carl is also more than 2 hours late.
A clever deduction. Let us hope otherwise. I'll go check if he got here before us.
The mentor steps out from under her umbrella's shadow and heads into the cafe. Left behind, the apprentice looks around aimlessly. She catches a few key words, so it is a she, okay, a little girl. Checks out, considering the behavior.
I bet that island is a secret base of the Dual Entente. That's why the Bulgarians are so anxious. They're worried about their exit on the Aegean Sea.
Conspiracy theories abound, okay.
A friend of mine is in the Navy. He saw a ship leaving the harbor loaded with gold. War is coming, friend.
No. How does that explain the arcane creatures over there? I'd say it's never been discovered before, like the Celtic Otherworld. You know, the heavenly land beyond the sea in Bran's legend. The Arcanum has declined after the Enlightenment. It is an honor for all of us in this era to find such a paradise from the past.
He is closer to the truth.
You're not fit to be human if you don't understand what that island means to us, my friend.
Wow, that's harsh.
Secret base. Otherworld. Fascinating. I need to write this down.
Marcus opens her notebook, jotting down these bits of trivia with a quick and earnest enthusiasm. God damn it. Why am I having difficulties with pronouncing that? Enthusiasm. There we go. God damn it. Try change Japanese. Honestly, I know that the Japanese voice acting is better in places, but I avoid different voice acting than English in most of my streams because I prefer to read less than more. Out loud, at least. I enjoy when I can experience the story being read out loud. Her desire to catch the length and breadth of these comments forces her to lean quite conspicuously until she finds she has become an object of spectacle herself. Yeah, because, like I said, reading a lot of voice lines out loud takes a toll on my voice eventually. I've got enough of it in OG Arknights as is, so when I can offload the voice acting a little bit, I'll take it.
Miss, could you show me your papers, please?
Ah, right.
Right.
I'm sorry. My friend has it. Could you hold on a minute? I am an arcanist sent from the headquarters of the St. Pavla Foundation. I have a letter of introduction from the head of the Vienna branch.
Besides, considering all things, I wouldn't say that the voice acting in English in Reverse 1999 is any bad. It's decent enough. I'm enjoying it myself, all things considered. Maybe Japanese or Korean voice acting will be better, but English is fine here. The accents are cute. Voice actors are doing their best. There are very little mistranslations that I encountered. Honestly, it's not too bad.
Arcanist? Then you come with us, miss. Hands up and be quiet.
Excuse me? What's the problem?
Bring over the golems! We have an unregistered arcanist.
She exactly told you that she is not an unregistered. The hell are you on about?
Huh?
Hoffman's attention is drawn to the commotion unfolding outside the window.
Marcus? Sir, please listen to me.
A single misstep causes a mistaken interpretation, a sign of defiance. Enough to compel these loyal city guards to fulfill their duty. Will they start blasting?
Don't let her get away!
And there is the battle. Should be able to just straight up obliterate them. Okay.
Let me think on.
My sword, I can hear
There we
it.
go.
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
There's buffs and debuffs.
Easy now.
Not too bad. Now, let's drop like
An
this.
interesting one. Let me think on it.
I believe in you.
This will do.
Concentrate and visualize. Rise.
This should get bumped by the impromptu incantation. Right. There we go. Paper Heron doing her job.
The curtain.
I can't wait till I get
That's
my Tooth Fairy for her team.
What is happening?
Things.
At ease, gents. Allow me to explain. This respectable lady is most definitely not a Russian spy.
And how would you know? A portly gentleman with a handlebar mustache hurries over, his forehead glistening with sweat.
Ah, Miss Hoffman! So, this lady with the big case is your assistant?
Yep. I'm guessing this is the guy that we were waiting for.
No spy would be stupid enough to carry an entire case of papers in public. So we'll be all gentlemen.
The guards offer the salute before ushering the golems back to the posts. Hoffman's face is the picture of awkwardness, one that could mark a new entry for this exact situation in the next field mission manual.
The gentlemen in Vienna have become exceedingly sensitive after the infamous espionage cases of 1913. And their pride was almost destroyed by the Redl case. The man was even head of counterintelligence, and had a sexual orientation not tolerated in his time. Well, I'm not sure which of the reasons hurt them more. Sorry, Marcus. I should have told you that, as your supervisor.
She nods, but only manages a half-spoken grunt of affirmation. She got scared.
The belief that Arcanists cannot cast arcane skills without the ability to speak. So old and superstitious. Like muzzling a dog when it gets out of control. Can we dispel it now, Mr. Carl?
I have to remind you, Miss Hoffman, that theoretically we have to go through an entire approval process before I authorize the dispelling of the mute spell.
So they literally muted the girl. Goody.
But whatever, who cares? They shouldn't have treated a young lady like that, for whatever reason.
That they shouldn't. Mr. Carl is portly and a pale man, his appearance punctuated by the scent of punch cards. What the hell would that even be? In every way a representative of an empire's bureaucratic system. Overall, he seems a pleasant sort of man despite his position. What's that? Oh, the breaking of the spell, I'm guessing.
Relax. This was just a minor incident. You'll never find another place as tolerant as Vienna. The very same principles the Foundation strives for.
I'm having my doubts about that.
All registered arcanists can come and go as they please in this beautiful city. We even offer artists and musicians perks that cover every aspect of their lives, because Vienna loves art and music.
Fair enough.
Oh, speaking of registered arcanists, could you show me her Arcanum license?
Arcanum license?
Yes, ladies from the headquarters. Even so, I'm more than willing to skip some unnecessary procedures for you. We still have to be careful about security, you know, especially when dealing with arcanists.
Did they come into this place not prepared at all? The portly bureaucrat rubs his hands together slyly. It is evident that he would be no easier to deal with than the golems.
I don't think the headquarters issues such a license. No one told us to apply for one.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, there must be some mistake. All arcanists entering Europe must possess an Arcanum license issued by the local government.
Did they do no research beforehand?
Austria enacted this policy in 1756. We abolished it in 1868, but we're in the time of great tension, so... you know.
Or is it a change to the timeline?
Perhaps this lady knows something. Miss Marcus?
Yes?
You are an Arcanist, even though you're sent by the headquarters, correct? Show to me then. Your Arcanum license.
Hoffman's brow furrows. This then is what it looks like when those in power wish to exert their authority. But the more pressing crisis here is that there will be no way to produce an authentic paper from 1914 without adequate preparation. Unless her skills can somehow duplicate one.
Marcus is my assistant on this mission, Mr. Carl. She is not to answer your questions directly given her rank and status. It is me, the one in charge, that you should turn to, not my assistant.
Oh, lady from headquarters, don't get me wrong. I didn't mean to usurp your authority. It's not an issue. You didn't have to.
I have it.
Oh, she does? Marcus hands over a slip of paper from her pocket. Looks kind of stained, but sure.
Here.
Oh.
Mr. Carl bursts into a series of protracted sighs.
Is everything okay, Mr. Carl? Is it not acceptable?
I don't think that he expected to get anything out of them.
Oh, yes, it's a perfectly good license. I can even smell the ink from the government office. Welcome to Vienna, Miss Arcanist from Romania.
Shouldn't it be Romania?
You should have shown it to me sooner. It would have saved us a lot of trouble.
The portly man smiles as he returns the permit to Marcus, who seems as thought she has just stepped off a rocking boat.
I'm so sorry to have wasted your time.
Speaking of which, no offense, but you are 2 hours and 15 minutes late, Mr. Carl.
The apprentice's apology is cut short as she is taken aback by her mentor's dramatic shift in tact.
My apologies. The Minister of Finance and I had a little too much at lunch. Well, your train was late too, wasn't it?
You were having lunch when you were supposed to be here. We agreed.
Relax, lady from the headquarters. You're just not used to this pace around here.
Sounds like Belgium to me. That's how they work today over there. Lunch over work.
Look at this industrialization and so-called modern designs. They have turned our beloved city and our carefree life into a cold, impersonal machine. Please forgive the train staff, the sewer workers, and the plumbers. It is their right to be a little unpunctual, and enforcing this right is a symbol of our free will.
I don't think that's how it works.
In the end, you didn't wait too long, and I got to enjoy my lunch. It all worked out, right?
Right. Hoffman remains unswayed and indignant, while behind her Marcus hangs her head. Clearly, Mr. Carl's joy is his alone.
So, why was your train late?
It crashed into a deer. A deer with free will.
How do you mean by that?
Tragic. All right, forgive this old Carl for his minor mistake, ladies. The rumors about the Golden Isle had kept the branch busy. There was no one else but me to pick you up. It wouldn't have been so embarrassing if headquarters had sent us manpower instead of taking it from us.
I am also on the job, Mr. Carl. Should I include your complaints in the report?
No, that's okay. It's just a group of lunatics banished to an island. They're arcane criminals from a small country, and people will forget about them in less than a month.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Only a few would believe that it has any real influence on Vienna. You know, the young artists who think highly of themselves, the schemers with evil plans, and the conspiracy theorists suffering from neurasthenia. The Megars and the Bohemians are already giving us a headache. Arcanists, they are not at all the Empire's top ethnic concern.
But aren't you in charge of the registration and management of Arcanists?
Well, first of all, isn't my loyalty to His Majesty and the Empire?
Huh.
Before you use the title Head of the Vienna Branch to define me, I am first and foremost an honored citizen of Vienna, and I serve our great Emperor, lady.
And I thought you said this was a tolerant city.
Oh yes, we are responsible for dealing with the problems caused by the Arcanists, just as we deal with the Megars and the Bohemians.
Interesting stance. Mr. Carl swings his cane and strides forward cheerfully.
All right, that's the venerable Vienna branch of the St. Pavlov Foundation over there. Let's go.
I cannot tell if he's of current time or the Foundation proper outside of time. It's hard to tell. Marcus touches her left cheek, still warm from the touch of the mute incantation.
Mr. Call is very different from the staff of the headquarters.
Yeah, because I'm guessing that he's from the current time.
In fact, most of the time the branch members aren't comrades who share the same goals with us. They're more like local officials we have to deal with.
Right.
We need them as a buffer between the Foundation and the local governments. They can help us maintain peace in the human world. But you can't ask too much of them. Not all of them are cosmopolitans. Most of them put their emperor and their country first. That's why we shouldn't disclose classified information to them.
Right, makes sense.
Does it still hurt?
Oh, it feels much better now.
Good.
The mentor swings around as if on a swivel with a face of plain curiosity.
Marcus, did you already have that license before you joined the Foundation?
Yes. Austria abolished that policy in 1868, but Romania did not until 1913.
Oh, so she had that on her from before joining the Foundation. Makes sense.
I carried it with me out of habit. Thank goodness I did. This is indeed the era I'm from. That time has returned.
Huh.
Never disclose any information about the storm or the era to irrelevant people.
Well, she didn't. The apprentice halts her speech, caught by Hoffman's warning.
Put away your license. We need to catch up with Carl. Remember my words, Marcus. Never trust anyone, even if they're a branch member of the Foundation.
Okay, that's another part done. Before we continue, I'll take a short bathroom break, so be right back. Second. And I'm back. Okay. Next part then. The session building.
So this is the Vienna branch?
Looks kind of gaudy.
It's splendid. Look at the walls, simple yet elegant. It's like a temple of modern art. I can read the contrast between different shapes and textures. This Mr. Ulrich must have put so much effort into the design. It must be a very pleasant place to work at, Mr. Call.
Oh, no. This is a secession building.
What does that mean?
Another meeting place for the young artists to show off, other than the cafes. They said they wanted to break away from traditional art. Well, it's more like they're breaking away from human life. There's nothing to like here. Only inexplicable paintings and neurasthenic lunatics. But people keep coming back. There are even secession groups to the secession. Like cells dividing through mitosis. The entrance to our venerable branch is on the left. Please follow me.
Let me guess, it's going to be a bland grey cube. A massive golem stands at the door, towering over the approaching trio.
Notice the guard? It's the most loyal and reliable knight of Vienna. Powered entirely by arcane ritual. The greatest achievement since the revival of Arcanum in Europe. In 1662, a royal magician from London offered it to the emperor at the time. Since then, it's guarded the empire for centuries.
Ah, sir!
A figure emerges from within the shadow of the golem.
Greetings, dear Saskapia. How's your son Tamino? I hear he's not getting along well with his fiancée.
He's a strange one. What's he doing standing in the corner like that?
My apologies, Miss Hoffman. Please hold on. Terrific, Heinrich! Just as terrific as your pathetic art career!
Wow, that's harsh.
That's great! Best wishes to you, Saskapia. Oh, my apologies.
He stands in the distance, giving a nod towards Hoffman and Marcus.
Greetings to you, Angelotti. And unknown lady.
Angelotti? The gentleman turns and moves briskly into the temple-like edifice, as peculiar in his exit as he was in his entrance.
See, he is one of those crazy artists. Everyone knows that I only have this beautiful daughter of mine. This mustacheless gentleman went to study in Berlin and has just returned. I guess he didn't learn much in class, and now he's throwing himself into opera. He must have listened to Wagner and Mozart so much it damaged his central nervous system. That's why he sees everyone as a character in an opera.
Right?
Operas and music, they do harm to your eyes and fill your ears with useless sounds.
Ah yes, the endless argument of art forms not accepted at the time being damaging to the people. First it was books, then it was music, then it was video games, movies, whatever. There's always a scapegoat.
Is every artist like this? Scarpia, Angelotti. They are indeed characters from the opera Tosca.
Oops! I am getting off topic.
House Kane raps on the stone creature in front of him.
Don't worry. We've modified its original ritual to meet the needs here. Lots of people come in and out after all. You just need to knock on the armor 3 times, touch your mustache, and it will let you in.
What if you don't have the mustache?
Ha! I forgot you have no mustaches, my dear ladies. But you do have arcane skills, right?
Alright, what's the substitute then?
First of all, I am not an arcanist.
Oh, you aren't?
Second, I am not as humorous as you think.
Gathered as much.
Fine, but that was no joke, as this thing only accepts mustaches. It's a symbol that every gentleman should have. And not everyone's like Heinrich.
The absurdity seems to have finally broken the senior investigator's patience.
Just give me the list of arcanists we mentioned in the letter, Mr. Carl. We don't need to go into the branch.
Oh no, do you really want to miss the scenery of the Donau? As a sight of the modern transport system? There's no better way to tour the ring roads than by carriage. And we've booked a room for you at the Zaka Hotel. By the way, have you tried the treasure of Austria?
Thank you. We already had it while you were enjoying your lunch. Now, please, give us the list.
Hoffman Stone marks the request as non-negotiable.
And I'm sure you've received a telegram from the headquarters. You are to investigate the people around Theophil von Dittersdorf.
Okay, all right. It's a pity, lady from the headquarters. Here you are. And that's all of it. All of it.
Interesting of you to specify so eagerly.
Oh, and this. 2 tickets to the Vienna Royal Orchestra. Please give them to Mr. Richard, and when you see him, send my sincerest regards.
Hoffman stands still, maintaining a distant politeness.
I will.
Who's Mr. Richard?
The contact between the Foundation and the Vienna branch in 1914. A phantom of history. At that time, people still believed the golden age that had begun with the last generation would continue as it should, and that their positions in government would be as unshakable as the long-standing empire.
Hoffman nods, watching as old Carl taps his cane and strokes his beard, before disappearing into the corridor opened by the golem.
Oh, shoot. It won't let me in.
You're not joking, are you, Mr. Carl?
I am not. Darn! What is going on? This isn't broken. Oh, no, I'm stuck. Oh, my belly. Oh, I had this suit custom made in Paris.
Point and laugh at this man. Ancient night awakens in a slow stir, taking off heavy layer of dust as thick as Viennese title.
What on earth is going on? Why is the defense system activated?
You broke something. Comical voice emanates from within the statue. Litting and quick like a rubber ball bouncing around inside a hollow frame.
Marcus, can you read its internal rituals?
Considering its sluggishness, yes, I think so.
Good. It's a good chance for you to get some experience. Just stay safe.
Is it a fight? Looks like it. Okay.
It's an honor to meet you.
Another pair of golems. Alright.
Ah, my sword sharp.
It is here.
Concentrate and visualize.
I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant, la charme d'opéra.
Oh, easy now.
Let's start with these.
Ah, an interest.
I can hear it.
Ah, what a bloom.
天道必反，
Impromptu incantation should take care of them. Right. There we go. The incantation itself deals more damage than all my characters combined, which is nice.
Oh no! Miss Hoffman! These golems represent the spirit of the Vienna branch! You shouldn't be so violent!
Did you want us to leave you like that?
Adapt, improve, and advance. Arcanum should be kept up with the times, not lock itself away in a museum and wallow in the good old days. There was something visibly wrong with this thing, and we were rightfully doing our job. If you have any concerns about this, I'll include them in the report. And I should remind you that you've spent too much time on your free will. We're running out of time.
Nine! Procedures are not the problem, darn it! You're not German, are you?
He's saying that like a slur. I mean, that was basically the World War period, so that makes sense. The division head matters subtly before proceeding inside at last.
So, what's wrong with the golem?
As Mr. Carl said, its structure is simple and yet incredible. The malfunction comes from one of the components. There's an extra stroke on the enchantment. These strokes look new. I guess the staff made a mistake when they did the maintenance or repair.
Or was it sabotage?
Let's hope so. Now take a look at this before Mr. Carl comes out. Several days ago, a member of the field agent squad found a painting that was reported in this magazine, The Pan. It belonged to Theophil von Dittersdorf, a deceased artist from Vienna who committed suicide. Its name is The Salvation, and it was found along with a poem. The poem mentions the doomsday, the reversal of time, and the rain.
Salvation and rain. It sounds so...
Yes, and given the sightings of Manus leaders in Vienna, we believe Theophil came into contact with Manus leaders before he died, and probably learned the truth of the storm and the method of salvation. This was how Manus Vindictae recruited arcanists in 1929.
Right.
If he knew the method of salvation, why did he still kill himself?
Well, because the salvation of Manus Vindictae seems very conditional and with side effects. Marcus takes the magazine with greedy curiosity, looking at the small clipped section.
Auf der Suche nach Silenus im Walde fragte ich ihn.
Seeking Silenus in the woods, I asked him,
Was ist das Beste und Wunderbarste für den Mensch?
what is the best and most...
Die Leere, wo der Mensch nie geboren wurde, sagte er.
What is the best and most wonderful thing for a man? Emptiness where man was never born, he said.
Ich betrachtete ihn, den Ring des Lebens, den Ring aller Leben.
I looked at it, the ring of life, the ring of all lives.
Deine Hände formen den Ring, und das Urteil wird ausgesprochen.
Your hands form the ring, and the judgment is pronounced.
Am jüngsten Tag, in der Dämmerung, wenn die Geschichte verblasst.
On the doomsday, at the dusk when history fades away.
O Welt, sein Kopf beißt sich in seine Füße. Sein
Oh,
Knie
World.
berühren seine Nase.
O world, its head bites its feet, its knees touch its nose.
O Mensch, sie bewohnen die Erde und warten darauf, dass der Himmel fällt.
Oh man, they inhabit the earth, waiting for the sky to fall.
Gestern wird zu morgen. Morgen verwandelt sich wieder in gestern.
Yesterday turns into tomorrow, tomorrow reverts to yesterday.
Wer wird im Regen verschwinden?
who shall vanish in the rain.
Wem wird das ewige Glück gewährt? Die Gnade von oben.
Who shall be granted the eternal happiness, the grace from above?
Und diese Leere, das Aufhören der Existenz.
And that emptiness, the cessation of existence.
Oh, that was so moving, Miss Sieglund. Poor Sigmund, my best friend, has returned to the void. Thank you all for coming today to shed tears for our departed hero. He was a righteous and noble man who cared for his people. He was still trying to save the Arcanists on the Golden Isle before he died. He left us so many beautiful poems and paintings. Shame that the fire burnt everything to ashes. The only thing that survived was the salvation. We were in a golden age of progressive ideas. We believed the Enlightenment would make ignorance history and lead us to paradise where everyone would be saved. The barrier between Arcanists and humans would be removed. In Vienna, that tolerant city, we would stand together hand in hand, back to back, reliving the intimacy we once shared when we first came into this world. Oh, world. Its head bites its feet. Its knees touch its nose. But the reality is, the survival space of Arcanists is shrinking. We tried to speak up in our own language, but that only makes us strangers in our own land. That's why we have decided to exhibit Sigmund's last work. Not only in memory of the deceased, but in memory of his noble spirit, his sincere concern for his people, and his scrutiny of this tragic world.
The people gathered nod their heads. Some of the women begin to weep softly.
There is no need to be sad, my friends. He has left us with Rheingold. We will found a committee with the funds raised by the exhibition to improve the conditions of unregistered Arcanists.
The youngest and most outstanding opera singer in Vienna, Theophel's sister, Isolde von Dietersdorf, will present the details.
Amidst applause, Henrik bows, handing off the stage to its true protagonist. Is this before the shock therapy or after? She takes a graceful step forward. After her brother died.
I see. Why we were ordered to investigate Theophel's connections. There may be spies from Manus Vindictae among them.
Her mentor nods in approval, handing over a stack of documents.
I know the Vienna branch has a lot of bureaucratic problems, but we need their help to carry out the mission in this era. The search warrant, the letter of introduction, the evidence collection permit. They've provided us with all the official documents we need in this era, as well as a list of all the Arcanists in Vienna in 1914. But we're not going to cooperate with them any further, because of the requirements to confidentiality. We'll only need manpower from them in the following operations.
Michaels replies by opening the big register of Arcanists. Desperate to prove she hasn't gotten distracted this time.
In case you spend a whole day on the A section, Marcus, we're looking for Theophil. Starts with a T.
How did you know I was starting from line A?
Well, that's a logical assumption. The apprentice droops her shoulders, sinking back into the book. With the help of her arcane skill, she easily finds the information that Hoffman seeks.
It says Theophil belonged to a group of artists called the Circle. They often gathered in the Secession building. Madam Hoffman, I think we can make contact with them one by one.
What's that?
What's happening?
I sense strong arcane fluctuations over there.
Her eyes center on the door of the Secession building.
I think it's a ghost?
What do you mean by that? Was that something happening with the Isolde? Right. Next part then.
Isolde? Isolde!
My god, she passed out again!
People gather around in a loose circle, wringing their hands but offering little help, knowing there is little they can do besides making a spectacle of their compassion.
She must have smelling salts on her. Find them.
What is going on? Make way! Make way! Let me see.
Kakania! People, make way for the doctor!
Isolde? Can you hear me? Oh no, it's a seizure. She's going to bite herself. Get a stick! Heinrich, do you have any props she can bite?
Doctor, help! Please help me! They are here! The paintings, they are here!
She's having some sort of an attack.
She can't wait. Isolde, open your mouth.
Oh, she used her hand probably.
Doctor, your hand is bleeding from the bite.
It's okay. What happened just now? She was fine when I left 10 minutes ago.
I don't know. We finished reciting Sigmund's poem and...
Sigmund? Oh, you mean Theophil? I see what's going on here. You've aroused her trauma.
You shouldn't have invited her to her brother's exhibition, Heinrich. And you even read his death notice in public. You should have known it would upset her. He was the only family she had left.
I did not. I thought she had completely recovered.
Apparently not.
What?
She should have recovered from the electroshock therapy.
Those didn't do shit.
What kind of nonsense is that? Dr. Schwartz is a liar without a conscience. He takes pleasure in the pain of his patients. I know how he managed to fool the medical association. Those rich morons don't care about the patients at all. Soon as you mention fancy words like advanced or science, they'll throw their wallets at you as if they'll be left behind by the times. They're all blinded by the shining glamour of progressivism. And they even scoff at psychoanalysis, the real meaningful discovery of the era.
Piercing scream silences her arguments. The screaming woman, drenched in sweet sweat, sees the framed painting turn into a bone saw aimed at cutting open her skull, where most certainly the syrup in her brain would diffuse like a milk pot in a cup of tea. How adorable, an almost delightful thought, but...
Nein! Theophil!
Is she being haunted?
Niki, weg von mir!
Okay. Electric lights go out and a series of candles ignite simultaneously. What did I miss? How adorable and almost delightful thought, but what if it's like the oil painting on the canvas? Or like a teacup, like a neat triangle, like a square, like a square, like a square, like a circle. Makes no sense, but okay.
Schau dir den Ring an, Theophil. Ist so wunderschön.
Look at the ring, Theophil. It's so beautiful. In the candlelight, Isolde's face is deathly pale. Is she a medium?
Nein, das war meine Schuld.
No, this was my fault.
Ja, ich werde es besser machen. Ich kann es schaffen. Ich kann immer noch singen.
Yes, I will do better. I can do this. I can still sing.
Isolde?
The woman pulls Kanya down by her collar.
Bitte, schau mich an, Doktor. Hilf mir. Bitte, hilf mir.
Please look at me, Doctor. Help me. Please help me.
I will, Isolde. Now let go of me first.
Oh no. It's a seance. But Miss Tosk only does it before performance.
Of course it turned out this way. She's lost control. She summoned evil spirits this time, not the good ones.
So she is a medium. Alright.
Nein, nein. Geh weg, geh weg.
No, get away, get away. Kanya breaks free from her grip and follows Isolde's distant gaze.
She's afraid of the paintings. Oh, poor girl. It's her brother's paintings.
Well, that happened.
It's Kanya! Watch out!
Heinrich, give me a hand. Draw the ghosts away by whatever means.
Will it be a fight? Yes, it will. Are we fighting ghosts? Yep. Righty then. Let's delete them.
It's an honor to meet you.
These souls are no longer bound to their bodies. They're a nuisance to deal with.
Hey! Over there! Leave the doctor alone! I bought this bullet with my savings. Who took it out of my body? It was you. You!
Enough of your ugly fuss. What family are you from, miss? How much property do you own?
Go away! It's not working! You'll have to try harder, Mr. Heinrich. Leave her be, gentlemen.
Right?
My sword sharp.
Let's save the day, as I say.
Concentrate and visualize.
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Whoa, easy now.
Now. I can do it like...
Let me think on it.
I believe in you.
Ah, an interesting
Sure.
one. 天道必反，其势好还。
Sempre caro mi fu quest'erbo gole.
Ah, what a bloom.
A nobody! A quack with the stink of a monkey! How dare you lay those filthy fingers upon me?
And you're gone.
Took half my body. No! Father will scold me.
Easy enough.
The curtain.
You can delete most of those fights in 2 rounds now.
Sie sind jetzt sicher, Isolde. Spüren Sie nun den Druck meiner Hände.
Alright, you're safe now, Isolde. Now feel the pressure of my hands. The wandering spirits busy themselves in entangling the unfortunate gentleman. Kanya, catching her breath, gently clasps her hands over Isolde's ears.
Der Druck wird Sie an einige Dinge erinnern. Sie werden langsam und stetig in Ihren Kopf gelangen und Ihnen nicht schaden.
The pressure will remind you of some things. They'll enter your mind slowly and steadily, and then they won't hurt you.
Gut, das ist es. Wenn ich den Druck loslasse, öffnen Sie langsam Ihre Augen. Diese Dinge werden sanft zu Boden fallen, wie Federn.
When I release the
Jetzt fangen
pressure...
Sie sie vorsichtig auf.
Oh, now she finished. Okay. When I release the pressure, open your eyes slowly. Those things will fall softly to the ground, like feathers. Now grab them gently.
Jetzt sagen Sie mir, was haben Sie gesehen?
Was ist passiert?
Now tell me, what did you see? What happened? The woman clenches her teeth, struggling to push out her gritted words.
Dr. Schwartz told me that humans are rational, and we should be able to control ourselves completely. But I failed. The Dittersdorfs can't afford another lunatic like me. I will be abandoned by the audience. By everyone.
No, you are not them, Isolde. As long as you receive proper treatment in the hospital.
Please don't, please. I'm cured. The shock therapy worked well, very well.
Yeah, that was the problem of those times and those methods. The patients themselves wanted to believe that the barbaric methods of those doctors actually worked. They wanted any kind of cure.
Isolde.
No, I mustn't act like Mother or Teofil. The Dittersdorfs can't bear. The Opera can't bear.
Still murmuring, her breathing gradually evens out.
Heinrich, please take Miss Dittersdorf to get some rest.
I will.
The gentleman barks a command to the guests gathered around and moves to help the girl in the backstage. Kanya rises, rushing to the door of the Secession building like a gust of wind.
What about you, Doctor? Where are you going?
I'm going to get that Schwartz.
Her green figure swiftly disappears beneath the doorway. But before the door can close, a hand halts its motion.
Kakanya? Huh? You are from the Foundation. And Angelotti. And the unknown lady?
Okay. It's another part done. Can do one more, I think. Yes, Prime Minister. Okay. What is this about? Outside the Temple of Art, the mentor imparts a final set of admonitions to her apprentice.
Remember, Marcus, the working staff of the Foundation branch will take care of the dispute in their fashion. We just need to follow him in. The members of the Circle are top priority, but before any of them can be convicted, as said before, all we have to do is silently observe and respect their lives.
Understood. I almost bumped into her. That lady in green seemed to be in a bad mood.
But she was.
Shall I ask the gentleman from the branch who she is? Oh, he seems busy at the moment.
Don't you worry about it.
But that gentleman is a person of this era. If I interrupt him, am I also interrupting his original course of action?
Isn't it kind of late to worry about that? Marcus sinks back into her mild indecision.
Oh.
Hoffman gently pats Marcus's shoulder, drawing back her focus. Fortunately, the Vienna's branch officer does not notice this minor episode. His attention is captured by the arrival of uninvited acquaintance.
My, Mr. Rigoletto. Your hair has grown so fast. To what do we owe this pleasure? Are you also here for the exquisite art?
Can you just be normal for once, Heinrich? And stop calling me by those opera names.
Why can't you just be normal? Screeching ensues.
Someone reported an arcane disturbance here.
I see candles. Are you holding a seance?
Well, an impromptu one, but yes.
I must remind you that arcane rituals are not allowed unless you have a separate permit.
Excuse me? That's not fair. The first permit already costed us a...
Please calm yourself, sir. Be mindful of what you implied. The Viennese government has ensured you the greatest possible freedom for working with us.
Sounds like extortion.
Who do you think cleaned up after you people? After those fires, passionate murders, and deadless stampedes? We can't bear the consequences of your moments of epiphany forever. Not to mention, the seance is one of the most dangerous acts. We've had 2 colleagues injured, still being treated for mental illness in the Vienna General Hospital. You will find no other place as tolerant and open-minded as this one. In return, you should do your part and cooperate with the government.
Seance? What seance? Nothing of the sort, Mr. Rigoletto. This is just a rehearsal of the play. The candles, the settings, and of course, these paintings once bathed in fire. Yes, this is an art exhibit, a youth rally, or, as we prefer to call it, a visualization of the future.
I demand a rational conversation. Now, I must question the sanity of this gathering. Is there no one here who is of sound mind? If not, I'll have to...
I'm terribly sorry. Mr. Strauss, sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, she's fine now.
Miss Dieterstoff. Bless you, madam. I did not expect to see you here.
Oh, sorry that we troubled you. I'm here for my late brother's exhibition, and for rehearsal for the coming performance. We got a little carried away. Made you come all the way here to check on us?
Please, madam, as your friend, I do not wish to cause you discomfort. In fact, Mr. Carl and I were talking about you over brunch earlier. He was truly impressed by your talent at the opera.
It's a fan.
Ah, Mr. Carl is too kind. Since my mother passed away, he has been such a caring friend to the family.
Well then, this was all just a misunderstanding.
She seems to have some pull.
But, madam, please understand that I still have procedures to go through. Would you mind if I investigated a little?
Investigated what and how? The man leans in, his voice a hushed whisper.
By investigate, you know, just a quick look around the building.
We are grateful to have a responsible employee like you, Mr. Strauss. Please, help yourself.
At the other end of the hall, investigators from headquarters uphold their duties with familiar diligence and effort. Hoffman impulsively shakes her coat as fine threads like spider silk disperse into the air, attached to tiny floating particles. Didn't she say that she wasn't an arcanist? Is she using some tools for that?
Wow! The spider tail and the detection spores. These are Laplace's auxiliary devices for perceiving arcane power. I've never seen one before. Only investigators of level 4 or higher are allowed to use them.
Right. Noticing the excited glances towards her, Hoffman leans in to whisper to the young investigator.
Marcus, come. Give me a hand.
On it. These burnt pictures. They're the work of Theophil von Ditterstoff. They're the perfect subjects for reading.
Are they? Don't you need text for that? The lamp is gripped a little tighter. She lifts her head and she begins reading. The world around her becomes a matter of effortless ease to view.
Only a third of the picture can be read, but I can see it clearly. An ingenious composition that balances the different elements of the picture. Sadly, the creator focused too much on the form and overlooked the content. The frame is made of... not important. Next page. This one is luckier. Half of it survived the fire, so we can see the lower half of the lady in the picture. But, Theophil certainly had a way with women. She was not his first prey. And this one, only a frame remains. The rest of his works are too damaged, but I do remember an intact one somewhere. But aside from this, I don't see anything else. Next page.
It turns, colliding with a pair of light-colored eyes. Despite the distance, it feels as though Isolde is gazing back at her.
People can be read too. That person, Miss Isolde.
A deep breath. The page unfolds before her eyes once again.
Unlike other ladies pursuing the latest fashions in Paris, she still wears the corset, with only some Art Nouveau jewelry by her waist. She's as delicate as a butterfly.
She is pretty, if nothing else.
She is a renowned medium. The Dittestov family is well known for their mediumship. Nowadays, they use that power mostly for art. That is, they summon a spirit to possess their body so they can sing, write, and paint like no other.
Alright.
They also suffered for this power. Racked by neurosis and hysteria, the family has had very few members despite its long history.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like her healthy practice.
Wait a minute. The picture behind her is still intact, and it is enormous. Is that the Salvation? Strange. This painting is...
You have a keen eye for art, miss.
Voice leaps up behind her, bursting from behind the warm smile of a freckle-faced man.
This painting is the work of my dearest friend, Sigmund. The Salvation. The only piece he left behind that survived the consuming flames.
I'm seeing no freckles on that pale face.
These enchanting, magical circles, one next to another. Oh, I was only reciting Miss Caccania. We're both passionate about the subject. How regrettable. She would have given you a much better explanation if she were here. Her words can easily stir one's soul.
Did you say Caccania? You have a friend called Caccania?
Do you know her?
Oh, yes. Every artist has their own nickname. I also have the honor of knowing the Orange Knight, Victor of the Rhyme, Arthurstrudel. Are you a friend of Caccania? Too bad she just left. She should be meeting with Dr. Schwartz by now.
Marcus looks up, her mentor casts her eyes to the same spot and shakes her head gently.
No, the name sounded a little strange to me, that's all. But I appreciate the explanation, sir.
In the air, the dispersed spores stir impeccably. The dust from the explosion pervades the air, sucking deep into the nostrils and open mouths.
What happened?
First again.
Are these ghosts? Didn't you say there wasn't a seance? Mrs. Dittersdorf, I would very much like an explanation.
Oh, they're still chasing me!
The detection spores have taken effect and enveloped the ghosts. Marcus, can you still read?
I think so.
Good. I'll draw its attention. You take care of the Arcanum part.
Another fight done. Yep. More ghost busting.
May the peace be with us.
Same as before. The be able to defeat them quickly.
Ah, an interesting one.
A sword, I can hear it.
同幽的威，莫运虚无。
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant, la charme d'opère. I'm impressed.
Okay.
I believe in you. A sword sharp.
Let me think on it.
Should be enough.
Legna sereno intenso ad infinito. Legna sereno intenso ad infinito.
天道必反，其势好还。
Oh. No, it was enough. Okay, never mind then.
Miss Dietersdorf, you told me this was just an opera rehearsal. Now look at this mess. And more importantly, my two assistants are still here. I must ask you for a good reason to report to my superior.
Do you have an excuse on hand? The pale girl remains silent, bowing her head.
Oh, Isolde, my dear lovely gal.
An all too familiar mustached face arrives without invitation. Carl steps at steady trouncing waddle as he approaches and takes Isolde's hand.
Mr. Carl.
Director?
Look at you, so pale. The play is sapping your strength. Come, child, come to me. I told Schwartz to take good care of you. Well, I guess he can't be in two places at once. The frequent presentations must have been too much for a doctor such as he.
So you are to blame for this barbaric treatment, okay?
I've learned that you've recovered from hysteria, which is good, but promise me that you'll look after yourself, will you? Your late mother suffered a tragic end, and it would be unbearable for the Empire to lose another star.
You flatter me.
Joseph?
Yes, Director.
Don't be so hard on them. Those wonderful stage effects. Heinrich is an expert at this, yes? What better demonstrates our free will than respecting the artists in their work?
He's giving out excuses, interesting. Covering for them.
None of us would mind an episode of excitement every once in a while.
Carl meets Hoffman's eyes in another overly affable attempt at good nature.
Even the gentlemen from the headquarters would agree with me, don't you think?
Wouldn't that be gentlewoman?
Yes, you're right.
We are short on manpower, and the assistants should focus on more important matters.
We should leave.
Right. And that will be it story-wise for this stream, I think. The entire chapter is interesting. Unique insight into the times. I like the bits with Isolde. She's an interesting character. Guess we'll be continuing this on the next stream on Wednesday. For now, I'll be taking a short break, like half an hour. And I'll be back with, I think according to the schedule, Enfield, right? Yes, we'll be doing signed content for Arknight's Enfield. So, 30 minutes and another stream will be up. Thank you for watching. If you want to catch any announcements, that's what the Discord channel is for, which you can find in the description of the Twitch and YouTube channel. And if you missed some parts of the stream, you can catch the VOD on my YouTube channel, which is also linked in the description. So again, thank you for watching and